What's going on? I heard myself. That threw me off. What is going on, everybody? I am the one, the only, the most chaotic panelist and the most chaotic podcast host in all of Texas. The one, the notorious, the guy that will drink a bar and pass out in the middle of the hallway. King Mexico, also known as Capitan Mexico. Aquí estamos con otro Geeks Forever Canal podcast. Joining me, substituting, he's not Keyblade Sonic. He's not spin dashing his way into your hearts and into your computers. He's not giving us the skinny. He's kind of just laying there in bed. Filling in Mr. DJ himself.
Yeah, sadly not. I wish I would spin dashing, but nice to be back on here. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, when was the last time you were on the show?
Shit, probably August of last year.
Hey man, don't be cussing on my fucking show, bro. This is a family show.
It's a family
show. You're saying
show?
shit on my show.
God
What's wrong with you? God damn it. What the fuck? God damn it. Because of you, because of your bullshit, now I gotta put up warnings and crap. Damn it. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect those of the other admins, hosts, or sponsors of Geeks 5 Ever. For any complaints, please refer to us at geeks5ever@gmail.com. All right, disclaimer out of here. And joining us, are they the newest power couple in the cosplay scene? I'm going to let them introduce themselves because Mario here threw a bunch of names at me. I was like, what?
Woohoo! It's me, BOXOFPROPS, and this is my one and only princess,
Bite-sized princess.
All right, we're breaking character now. But yeah.
Okay.
Hi, we're the newest power couple in the cosplay scene, reaching over 1,000 viewers on average
1.3K
on TikTok Live, and recently nano influencer, micro influencer.
Nice. Hold on, I got. Hold on. I got a sound bar now, so I have. And wait, Ross, you can't hear it, can you?
No, I just hear it, and kinda.
Oh, you can hear it on the replay. Ah, damn it. Boo.
Castle. Woohoo!
That's what I say. Fuck. Anyways, no, thanks for coming on. Thank you for agreeing. This is the 5th or 6th episode of the Shit Talkie Tuesdays. So we already have some Pachinko's already trolling. Where's Luigi, bro?
And I said, in another castle.
He's like, who? Family, relax, Vin. All right, thank you for Pachinko. What's going on, bro? You missed yesterday's episode. Yeah, so yesterday's Geeks Forever podcast was very interesting, to say the least. So to kind of go over before we start today's show, a lot of things have happened. You guys that watched yesterday know that we've had to completely change all our plans. Everything was kind of disarrayed. I have a planner now, and I try to keep track of all this shit that's going on. And with Akira Toriyama's death, definitely we've had to change a lot this week. Yesterday's show did go on longer. It was strictly going to be our go home show, which is like a wrestling term before a big pay-per-view. They do the show before All-Con. We still did that, but just to let everybody know, Saturday we are live streaming our Dragon Ball panel that's dedicated to the memory of Akira Toriyama. So that's going to be at All-Con Saturday at 10 a.m. That is Central Standard Time. You can watch it on Twitch and YouTube. We're also going to be live streaming the memorial service for Daniel, who's also known as Captain America, who passed away. They're doing a panel in his memory at 12 on Saturday. We will also be live streaming that. We had offered our services for that panel. So it's going to be a really busy weekend for us. And plus, we have our own panels to run, so we're going to make it work to the best of our ability. I think Geeks 5 Ever, as of right now, has 11 panels throughout the weekend.
My God.
So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. I know that I know our lovely guests here have decided to join us at Con Dallas, Texas.
Oh yeah, we're excited to enter the cosplay contest.
Oh, you're gonna enter?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, we won last weekend at we won a thing last weekend. Yeah.
Wait, what was last? You talking about Comic Con Row?
Yeah.
All right, so to kind of address the Comic Con Row, somebody called it an incident. I wouldn't go that far. So there was some issues with Comic Con Row. They sent us a press badge. When we tried to redeem it, it was charging us the full price for a badge. And there goes my dog being a nuisance. He's trying to open the door. Normally he can open the door, but he's got a cone on his head. God damn it, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh.
You know, in Mario's experience, dogs are a little annoying.
Oh, those green chomps are a pain.
In Yoshi's experience, it's okie dokie. But
Hey, Mario, don't be talking shit about my dog. No, yeah, I had to let him out because he started barking. So, just to kind of get some of the stuff out of the way. So, so today's episode, we're going to be talking about, so we said open mic, but we're actually going to be talking about weebs, simps, and people that, they can't take no for an answer. Yeah, because that's, we also have some other topics in the future because one of our previous guests has been bullied on Instagram to the point where it's actually causing a big commotion, and it's really bad. I can't share the screenshots. I can't share anything because it's not, I haven't gotten permission yet to put it out there. Well, let me put it like this. Like a year ago, my inner pettiness would have been like, fuck that. Blast, 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 blast. Like I'm ready to, these hands are ready to eat for everybody. This year it's like, I want sponsors. So I need your blessing before I can start saying these hands are ready to eat for everybody. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be one of our future topics. We're going to talk about bullying. We're also going to do a special in the future, which Box of Props is invited to. It's going to be called Couples. Because when it comes to couples in the cosplay community, there's a lot of obstacles, especially in the con community. Because for one, haters.
yeah.
Yes.
Secondly, haters. Haters get too. But at the same time, are haters good? Ask yourself that. As Cat Williams once said, if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong.
That's true.
That's very much true.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so many haters.
Right.
I have stalkers. It's ridiculous.
Hey man, I said I was sorry. Okay.
Well, once we cut down that bush, everything was okay.
Anyway.
Obviously, that was a joke.
No,
But
I know. I'm fucking with you. It's going to get violent in here. It's going to get pretty violent in here.
Oh.
It's got the chair riot.
Which, by the way, is a Boondocks joke. Have you ever seen the Boondocks?
Yes.
They did it first.
This weekend
We
at
did
Comic
on
Con Row,
Saturday
yeah.
night.
All right, so tell us, as a cosplay power couple,
Mhm.
how's it been so far? The journey, the adventure, the Mario needing a GPS because he's always ending up in the wrong castle.
Well, it has been so nice to be able to do this together. And haters are going to be there on our live streams. We do get a lot of them. We get a lot of people making nasty comments. They range from, appearance based to,
Like, I'm not good enough for her. She's not
Yeah.
good enough for me, or stuff like that. Which
or
is,
like, oh, Peach is cheating on Mario with Bowser, Luigi, like we get comments.
It's fucking crazy because I see that shit all the time on the internet. Like, oh my god, people like my friend was posting. He made this post about cheaters. He's like, I fucking hate liars. I fucking hate cheaters. If you're cheating and lying, I fucking want to punch you in the face. I'm like, bruh. The only thing I cheat on are my taxes.
There is one thing I cheat on. My diet. I'm sorry.
You do.
That's so real for that.
It's okay. They ask us who's carrying the baby, and we always say it's him.
Yeah, he carries the baby until he hits the restroom, and then you got to wait 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I've shared a room with him. Trust me.
Yeah. No. That's valid. That's a valid.
He came out of that bitch like the dad from Friday. Woof, you don't have to give it 35 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It sucks when you've got a literal chronic condition that affects that.
It's a daily process.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
it's only gonna get worse.
It's interesting because I have actually heard about you, but I've never met you or seen you. Like the first time I saw you was when he started posting pictures on Instagram, because I had no idea what you looked like.
Yeah.
I was like, because Ross was talking. God damn it! I keep calling. Mario was talking about you, and he's like, "Oh my god, this." I'm like, "What the fuck does she look like? Damn it!" He's like, "Don't worry about it, bro."
Yeah.
She goes to a different state.
Right. She goes to a different school. You don't know her.
Yeah. Well, I am from a different city originally, you know. We've been able to now live together, and it's great.
Mhm.
Pennsylvania is
Pennsylvania. Wow.
so boring, especially in a rural area.
And you chose this state
I did.
on
You know what?
purpose.
I was like, you know what? I don't care if we're in the middle of Alaska or in the cardboard box. You know when Squidward went homeless and he was living in a box? Spare change. Yeah, like I could be anywhere with him, and I'm sure we'd be happy.
Thank you
So,
for saying that, by the way. Thank you for saying that. Today's public service announcement for all of you people that are watching from all over the internet. If you go posting your Cash App on social media, that is the equivalent of cup shaking. So remember that. Spare change. Trust me, I do that shit too. So
You got to do it on TikTok sometimes so they don't skim half of the donation.
yeah.
For real, because it sucks. Like it's like, oh damn it, I bought something stupid on Amazon again. Can somebody give me money to eat? And
I gave you money for Christmas.
You did. You spot me. But we took you to Renaissance. We snuck you in.
Yeah.
Did we sneak you in?
Renaissance was before Christmas, wasn't it? It was like around things.
Yeah, it was. We went the first weekend.
Yeah. I was Bubble Mario.
Oh my god. So Ross is so god damn it. Mario is so good at being Mario.
Woohoo!
He's so good at being Mario that he so we were camping on near the main road where everybody walks to the Renaissance. And so Mario was like, Yahoo, it's a me, Mario. He's like fucking with everybody that's walking by for 2 straight fucking hours, which was cool at first. But after like the first 45 minutes, I'm like in my lawn chair, like, somebody go tell Mario to stop, please.
To be fair, I have done this for 72 hours straight sometimes.
I know, but you've never done it you've never done it in front of me for more than 15 minutes.
Yeah. But usually, like, I do it around people that don't know me.
And which is crazy. Like, if you notice, I wasn't like really drunk or hungover at all. Like, I was sober for most of the weekend. Like, every time we've gone to Renaissance this year, I was, for the most part, sober. It was like, it's so different when you're not blackout.
It is fun though. It is fun.
It is fun. It's very different experience. You know, shit happens there. We're not gonna talk about that this episode, but yeah, you know, I've had the privilege of hanging out with and staying overnight in the same sleeping area with Mario, whether it be a hotel room, you know, out in the, what would you call it? Woods? It's not really the woods, right? It's more just like
It's at least a forest or campground, I guess.
It is a campground. So yeah, we'll go with that. Campground, whatever the case may be. I've had the like privilege of staying in the same area with him overnight. You do snore and fart in your sleep, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No,
aware.
but I fucking love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
All right, so our subject today, we are talking about weebs in general, which actually we are hosting a panel at AllCon called "Do Anime Fans Hate Anime?"
Yeah.
Don't answer the question.
I sure do sometimes.
So there's this list that somebody posted. It's called, oh, like for every anime on this list, you get a point, and there's like, I don't know, 30 on there. And I went through the entire list, and turns out I've only seen like 8 full animes on there. Animes.
I think it's
Anime. Let me just. I was actually trying to buy it for a second. I'm going to share the screen with you. So these are all of our panels at AllCon. Going to make this a little bit bigger. So here it is. Do anime fans secretly hate anime? Let me go ahead and share that real quick with y'all. All right, there it is. So right here, it says, do anime fans secretly hate anime? Are you an anime fan that doesn't like the new stuff, such as Boruto? Naruto-san show? Like, it's legitimately in the description. It's like, join us and find out. I think one, though, that Mario, I think you would get a kick out of is this one.
Oh, yeah, because I have opinions.
Do you have an opinion so strong you would die on that hill? Do you believe Goku could beat Superman? Do you believe Han shot first? Do you believe you pour the cereal before you pour the milk?
Yeah, the milk goes before the cereal.
That's sacrilegious.
You get
I'm
to
sorry.
measure the amount of cereal you have.
That is.
It doesn't.
The milk would get. You don't realize how fast milk gets hot.
First off, does it really matter?
No, not at all. That's like asking what.
At the end of the day, does it really matter? Because when you want seconds, you got to pour the cereal in the used milk.
Yep.
So true.
What are you gonna do? Pour the milk out of the bowl into a cup, pour more cereal, and then pour the milk back?
It just doesn't feel right when you pour the milk in first when you're doing your first.
I mean,
bowl.
sir, this, like, there are more serious topics and subjects out there that we have to like give our opinions on and like share and educate and inform and enlighten the audience. There's so much like that questions that people don't ask. Like, let's see if I find one. I do have them written down. Okay, here we go. This is one of those questions. Do vampires poop?
I wouldn't think so because their diet just is liquid.
But there's iron in it.
It'd be pretty runny, wouldn't it, if they do?
I would say yeah, but it
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't.
pretty.
Can vampires cross rivers, or is that like a thing?
It's not holy water; it's just water. So I assume so.
Then they would be amazing scuba divers.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't think about it like that. That's a good point. But some of the opinions I have that I'm going to share during the panel are, one of them is chicken nuggets are boneless wings are just chicken nuggets covered in hot sauce.
Yeah, but you don't use ketchup on them.
You can, not with that attitude.
It's just executive chicken nuggets.
And Pokemon, it's just cockfighting for kids.
Pokemon taught me gambling is bad.
Pokemon taught me one thing. When you are in a fight with somebody and all of your pets are dead, you don't just wake up, in a hospital. No, you got mugged. I know a mugging when you see one. Go and play one of the old Pokemon games.
Yeah.
The screen will black out. You're in the hospital, and half your money's gone.
They were
We
nice.
were robbed.
They only took half the money.
That's true. They only took half. And when you beat them, you take half their money.
That's right.
So whenever you beat a trainer and you only got $300, when you got 300 polka dollars, that means that man was broke.
Yeah, $3 in an Arby's coupon.
Arby's coupon.
What, sir? The joke is $5 in an expired Subway coupon. Which is that's a real thing with cosplayers and congoers. So today, like we said, we're talking about weebs, we're talking about haters, we're talking about congoers, but we're talking about weebs in general. And I know Mario, and I'm going to call you Mario and Peach, I know y'all both have had your run-in with that, especially, you just gave an example, like, oh my God, like, Mario's not good enough for you, or some shit like that, right?
Messed up stuff.
Like, do y'all get like a lot of hate on social media?
Oh, a lot of the times, yeah. But
we do have a lot of support to make up for it, but it's definitely, I mean, as sad as it is, it could almost be half and half. Don't you think?
Yeah. And it depends on whose profile it is on, too. Like, there's a video of a reaction of us that has over 80,000 views in, 18 hours was the last time I checked.
Yeah, it's got 150 comments and...
Yeah, and
hundreds of
a lot of them are mean. A lot of them are nice, but mostly mean.
So I'm gonna make a brand new podcast dedicated to it's gonna be called The Dumb Stuff I See on the Internet. On my feed, there's always people bitching and complaining, talking trash, talking whatever, and they're like these these made up fake news articles that have like satire in the name. Like, oh my God, Mel Gibson refuses to work with Taylor. What's the name of the chick that was at Super Bowl?
Taylor Swift.
There you
Taylor
go.
Swift?
Taylor Swift. Mel Gibson refused to work with Taylor Swift because she's too woke or some shit like that. Or turned down $1 billion deal with for Disney to be in Marvel because he doesn't want to be part of a woke movement. And people are like, good for him. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. And I'm like, you guys are dumb. He's into the movies.
It's so hard to find real news nowadays, too.
It really is. It's such. That's why when it's crazy because. So like when Jason David Frank passed away, I had to look up 2 different news outlets just to make sure it was real. Same thing with Akira. I had to look it up. Like, it sucks because you don't know if you can trust half the shit you see. And you have to actually go and research it. It sucks because but what makes it worse is that these websites use the word satire, but people still believe. They don't even read the article. They just read the headline and they believe 100% wholeheartedly like this is what the case is. So now it's like, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate. This is talk show material. This is perfect. This is awesome. This is what I need to cover. Because there was because we're talking about weebs, right? So there was a rumor going around, a convention. Do y'all have access to our private chat? You should have it, but there's a little private chat at the bottom.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna say the name of the convention, but I'm gonna put.
Oh, do you want to increase our bases on this? We still have that panel up there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all good.
All right, so there was a staff member that was demoted to gopher because he fucked up. He got drunk. He was hitting on different girls. Well, so there's nothing wrong with drinking at a con. There's nothing wrong with getting white girl wasted. Damn, you just threw that. I didn't even finish my story. You already threw it under the bus. Wait, weren't you there when I said, "Damn, bro, don't you look like a Wish.? You look like the Wish.com version of Ben Shapiro." Oh, you weren't there. I said that shit to his face.
Nice.
I'm like, bro, you look like an off. Like I legitimately said, bro, you look like the off-brand Ben Shapiro. You look like Homeboy's goofy cousin. Because he doesn't like me at all.
Well, yeah, I don't particularly like that person. He comes off
right, but so he got demoted to Gopher, and they were talking about it. They were like, hey, the Weebs, like his Weebs will share stories, they'll make up stuff. So word around the grapevine was, oh, this guy got demoted because he is a Trump supporter. And like one person, like they were saying that, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, no. That's not the case. Yes, he is a Trump supporter, but he got demoted for being stupid. He just happens to be a Trump supporter. They're actually not connected. And then somebody got mad. What does it matter who he supports? I'm like, it doesn't. That's why I'm explaining. It doesn't fucking matter. And then like the Weebs all started fighting. Like, why? Like, what does it fucking matter? And that's the thing. Like, we're talking about Weebs today because Weebs do secretly hate themselves. They secretly hate other Weebs. Hi, person in the background. It's fucking crazy. And like Weebs can be haters. And I'm not talking about our fans. We have some of the best fans in the world. But it is like, yeah, no. Fart Knocker, who's actually one of our followers, he posted this comment earlier. So, like, y'all guys deal with that shit, I'm assuming on a daily basis, right? As cosplayers, as influencers, especially, Mara, you've been around the block for a while, especially in this state. Peach, I know you're new to the state. You moved to Texas. Welcome. At the same time, my condolences.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had I kind of went cannibal on a dude at Columbus.
You ate him?
No. Neurodivergent cannibal on him because I know what to attack as someone who's neurodivergent, and he said I was too fat to cosplay Mario, which is ridiculous because Mario's already kind of a big guy, So I'm like, are you autistic? And he's like, how did you know? And I go, for one, you're wearing fancy shoes while you're wearing shorts. Your socks are pulled all the way up. Your t-shirt is tucked into your pants. And your hair is messed up. And then he has to take my picture.
I am so fucking petty. I actually need to start working on myself and stop being toxic. Because I would have gone off.
No, he is going to permanently question his own masking skills for the rest of his life.
Bro, like, yeah, no, I need to get better. I need to work on myself. Mario, you made me see the light. Because, like, I'm petty. Like, DJ's been there. Like, he's been to my panels. I will, if people start trolling me during my panels, I troll back. I clap back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all like, hey, people start messing with me. They start making jokes. What kind of webcam do you have?
If I can turn it off, I can.
Webcam.
It goes back, but that's weird. Yeah, usually I'm fine with OBS because I just turn off the camera.
You could unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, that's a little difficult. Hold on, let me.
Good old technical difficulties. I guess this is the perfect time for a segue. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Dallas Con area, in the Dallas City area in Texas, make sure you come to AllCon. Geeks Forever will be there March 14th through the 17th. It's spring break, and now BOXOFPROPS Mario and Peach will be there. Now, DJ's not gonna be there though. DJ ain't going because he said he got better shit to do.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Wire, please.
We also have a partnership coming up. We are working with Big City Wings. We're gonna have a different banner. We're gonna have a better banner. So this is temporary because it's the best. I made it in 5 minutes. But Fusion Hot Podcast and Geeks Forever are working together at Big City Wings at the Marquee area. We will be doing a live broadcast of the podcast there, talking about all the matches. It's pretty much like a WWE WrestleMania pre-show. They will be showing WrestleMania both nights at Big City Wings. So come out there, eat some wings, drink some, grab a beer, get a soda, hang out with Geeks Forever. We might have something to give away, maybe not. I don't know. We don't know. And we're actually working on getting WWE 2K24 so people can try it out before the show starts. So make sure you come out April 6th and the 7th, WrestleMania 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Can Cody Rhodes finish the story? Also, WrestleMania Night 1, The Rock returns. And he will be teaming with Roman Reigns to take on the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes Night 1. So come join us, guys. We'll be there April. So don't miss out.
He's going to finish the story.
He's got to finish the story because I'm going to fucking flip a table if he loses again.
Man. I'd lose my shit if he loses again.
I lost my shit last year. I was on a diet. He lost. I went straight to McDonald's. Like, fuck this.
Man,
final straw.
I was so pissed. I stormed out of my friend's house and left all my shit there. I was like, fuck this. I'm out. I went straight to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
My diet ended when I saw buy 2 sodas, get 3 sodas free.
Bro, like,
so
I'm Catholic, and so I was like, I'm gonna stop buying stupid shit for Lent. And Amazon has a layaway program. I was like, motherfucker, y'all did this on purpose.
Well, just make sure that it goes, the payment completes after Lent.
Yeah. So I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed because I'm addicted to Amazon. Amazon is a drug to me. But so what were we talking about before? We were talking about haters.
Mm-hmm. Trying to talk about weebs and haters, but we're all I think we're all ADHD here, so we can.
No, I am. I definitely.
Yeah.
So like I said, Mario's been around the block. We both have. TJ's been around the block. Like, there's a lot of toxic shit in this community, but it's not just our community. One thing I've learned, one thing that we all talk about is like, man, fucking Texas is so fucking toxic when it comes to the community, when it comes to
especially
anime community.
Houston is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. I mean,
I'm being honest though. From what I've seen, I've only been in the community for about 3 years, mind you. The Houston side of things, it's messy, very, very messy.
It's cliquish.
It really is. It really is because when the one time I was a cosplay guest, I fucking hated it. Because the head cosplay judge is like, okay, these are the ones that I recommend picking for judges award. I'm not picking that bitch. I didn't like their shit. I didn't like it. I'm picking Han Solo and Leia because that's when I was doing prejudging. All right, introduce your character while in character. Go. And Han got it right. Han was like, no.
I think it really helps to be in character when you're first introducing yourself to the cosplay contest. Because I've straight up won from that alone at Space City when that was still a thing. The judge was like, oh yeah, Mario was Mario the entire time.
It's kind of hard to win a judge's award, though, if you're an original character.
That is hard to do. That's why I don't do it.
Mm-hmm. So they had all these cosplayers lined up. I was like, no, I'm not picking that person. I don't think they don't deserve my award. I'm not giving them shit. You can give them your judge's award. No, I'm already picking this person. I don't give a fuck. I'm picking because there was this other guy who had a really good costume because he made most of his stuff from hand. And I was like, I like his he did a really good job. Plus, he did a good job with his character. I assume because I never seen the stupid anime. Sorry, I didn't mean to say stupid anime. I just never seen the anime. I was like, I picked him because that guy was cool. That guy was legit. I like it. It spoke to me. Besides, the reason why they were so against me picking Han and Leia was because they bought their cosplay. They store bought it. And I got mad. I was like, what the fuck does that matter? Well, they didn't make it. Yeah, but it's a judge's award, not a craftsmanship award.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's like a judge's award is just, hey, I like your stuff. And you can fully win for being just in character. If they're in character, they can win just for that because that's a skill on its own. Because, like, yeah, I get, like, it's easy to go woohoo, but is it easy to go woohoo for 72 hours straight? There's a huge difference.
I mean, yeah, no, you definitely you are, because there's a lot of Mario cosplayers.
Yeah.
Like but you are one of the few I've ever seen that have been consistent. There are some that are annoying. There are some that are like cool. There are some who are my buddies. There are some that are just legit. Like there are people that truly believe they are that character. They live that character. They breathe that character. They're that character, and they really don't break character at all unless it's for a good reason. And you kind of fit that mold with your Mario because you've done Mario for years for starters. Yes. I was there when there were like a shit ton of Mario cosplayers, and y'all, I don't know what the hell happened, but y'all like Hunger Games that shit and hated each other.
Yeah. There's a whole story.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that, but it was funny because it's like somebody threw a mushroom in the middle. All right, have at it. You ever like that? Remember the Mario game, Mario 35?
Yes,
yes, exactly. Same.
That, sadly,
I want that game to come back.
Like oddly enough, but yeah, I think I was being depressed during that time.
No, I got you. But like, yeah, I just couldn't do it. Like, I hate judges. Like, I hate being a cosplay judge. And I've told people like multiple times, like, look, I'll do panels, I'll do events. I'm not going to be a cosplay guest or whatever. Besides, I'm not popular like a cosplayer. I'm a podcast. I'm an entertainer. So as a panelist, I'm popular. As a cosplayer, it's like, who the hell are you?
People straight up know me from my TikToks and don't know me from anywhere else, even though I've been making memes for several years that do get popular, but now it's just videos.
I know that for a fact because remember that, were you with us that 1 year? It was the last time we went All Might Cosplay.
Oh yeah, love that guy.
It was Allcon.
Yeah.
So I start walking. So they had the jacuzzi area, which was awesome as shit. So I go out there. I'm a T-Rex, and I'm just messing with the water. Nobody cares, right? Just another asshole in an inflatable costume, right? Nobody cares. And so I was trying to be funny. I was trying to entertain people and also promote my panels. Nobody's paying attention because it's an inflatable. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm sweating like a Mexican for no reason in this costume. I'm gonna go ahead and go change. Bro, I put on my poncho and sombrero. The minute I stepped foot back out into that jacuzzi area, like everybody instantly knew who the fuck I was. Like this one dude, pretty, like man pretty, like he's a model, like cosplay guest. Six pack has a six pack.
I think
this man doesn't know what sugar is.
I think I know his name.
No, but kind of looked like him.
Oh, okay.
He kind of looked like him because Homeboy wasn't at Allcon. So this guy walks up to me. He's like, "Bro, like you've inspired me, bro. You've inspired me so much. So what? Be an alcoholic? To be a burden to society? What the fuck did I inspire you to do? Commit crimes?" He's like, "Bro, you're so like funny, entertaining, and like." He's like, I was at that one panel because he was telling me I was at that one panel where you showed up soaking wet, and you were just like, "I just got back from the border. That's why I'm dripping water." Which I tell that joke all the time. And at Colossal Con, I actually offended somebody. Yeah, I did at ColossalCon. I told that joke to one of my friends, and her friend got offended by it. I'm like, it's a joke. She's like, yeah, I'm sure it is.
But
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Mexican.
Was it SJ?
Oh, fuck no. SJ just calls me like asshole and dumbass, and like I can own like SJ as much as I like SJ. Like she like nobody wants to call her by her actual stage name, so that's why we call her SJ.
Yeah.
Every time so Peach, just to kind of share, SJ used to be a co-host for the regular Geeks Forever podcast, and SJ stands for Super Jew because she's Jewish.
Mhm.
And she's like, every time we had a guest, she's like, oh, call me Super Jew, and the guest would be like, no.
I'm all right.
How about SJ? So now she calls herself SJ. Trust me, when honest trailer guy Mike Bailey refuses to call you that, you might need to change. But yeah, no, like you're a part of this community. You're very influential. People know who you are. People know me as the Poncho and Sombrero guy.
Yeah, it's weird when I go out of state and people recognize me. Like people I've never met.
It's weird, right? No, because I've been to the mall. Like I've gone to Willowbrook Mall.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh my God, we remember you. I'm sorry?
Have you had that happen at work? Because I've had that happen at work a couple times.
Dude, that happened with one of the voice actors. One of the voice actors that I became friends with, he's like, we were talking, he's like, wait a minute, I know who you are. You're from Geeks 5. You're like, yeah, you're Geeks 5 Ever. No, that's right. You guys are the group that talk shit about everything. Yes. He's like, I fucking love it. You're the guy that called the owner of Anime Monster an asshole.
All they need to do is just put someone else in power and just tell them what to do.
Sell the con.
That's all.
Sell the con. Do what WWE did. Take out the toxic individual who was running it and put someone else in charge. So Pete, let's actually. So we're talking about the community, but how long have you been a part of our infamous community?
I would say, me moving to Texas is very recent. I have been interested in cosplay for as long as I can remember, but I haven't had any opportunities to go out and do things. In rural Pennsylvania, there's honestly nothing. I mean, we're lucky if we get a Renaissance fair within like an hour of where I live. There's really not a whole lot. So I would say it's just been a few months for me, but I'm here for the long run, for sure.
So you've been to like 3 cons, right? And 2 of them were with me.
Yes. Yeah. I do not have a whole lot of con experience yet.
So how are you liking Texas?
It's nice. The weather, is nice right now. I know it's going to get a little hellish in the next few months. I'm a little afraid for that,
I keep telling her when it's like 70 to 80, oh man, it's so cool and nice out here. She's like, what?
I know it's like it's 70, like it was 78 degrees outside. I was still wearing a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was out with a tank top and shorts because in Pennsylvania, that's
not this state. This state is so unprepared for like snow and ice. If you went outside right now and threw a cup of ice on the street, the whole city would shut down.
But all the businesses would still stay open. The lights.
Whataburger would still stay open.
Waffle House.
Still
Waffle House
to work.
I mean, Waffle House got to stay open, bro. Like that's where people go and throw hands once they.
That's the number one place for fights.
Isn't that actually like a way to tell how bad stuff is?
Oh yeah, that's what FEMA does. If they see that a Waffle House is closed or destroyed, that's when you know the weather's bad.
Yeah, because it's kind of like that meme where the car is flipped over, and it's like the road is covered in ice, but the manager's like, "Oh, I hope you can find somebody to help you flip it over because we need you. We're short staffed." That's Waffle House.
Why?
Yeah, no, Waffle House is like the best place to make jokes about, and it's just as ghetto here in Houston as the stories would tell you.
I've certainly heard some.
Oh, I've seen it. Like I've seen some shit. Like
Ooh, let's hear it.
I've seen this one girl. She is like, so these dudes, like this group rolls up, and you could tell they're just coming from the club because they're all dressed all nice and fancy. They got the $5,000 chain they only wear once a week because they're gonna get robbed. But the chick just falls out of the truck and then she just sleeps on the ground, passed out, drunk, and they just fucking leave her there. I'm like, and then like I've seen people like this one guy rolls in his vehicle, rolls into the parking lot of the Waffle House, flat fucking tires gone, just the rim. And the first thing he gets out when he gets out is walk straight into the Waffle House and order food.
Where do you think is the worst place to get in a fight? Waffle House, Denny's, or IHOP? And why is it always the fast food places that are
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Why? Because if you get into a fist fight at a McDonald's parking lot, the employees are going to come out there and whip your ass. Walmart is the worst spot because you gotta like book it in advance. You gotta schedule your fight. It's always booked months in advance.
I've been at a fight at Walmart before.
You can get into a fight inside Walmart and nobody gives a shit.
That's true.
I remember when I went to a Walmart like during COVID. I remember this lady got slammed to the ground for not wearing her mask. She was freaking out, obviously, but like the security guard slammed her. I'm like, shit.
Bro,
Oh.
they took my friend. He's a plus size dude. Very, very, very plus size. They took him to a strip club for his birthday.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you the physical strength. Like, I'm not trying to shame him for his body size and everything, but the girl pulled him on stage and the DJ called him out and called her. He's like, why you pull up Free Willy on my stage like that? That's how ghetto this fucking town is. That's just how fucking ghetto this place is. At Waffle House, when these guys walked in, the lady was like, come on in, baby. I'm like, how you doing? And the guy's like, hey, I'll take 3 waffles. I said how you was doing. I didn't say I was going to take care of you right now. Sit your ass down. Doesn't give a shit, talking back. And the guy just like took it like, shit. I rolled up to, we went to Anime Austin and we went to Popeyes. And it was ghetto as shit. Like, it was like, you could, when we rolled up to the intercom, you could hear the lady screaming at somebody, get the fuck out. I said, get your dumb ass out of here. Get the fuck out. And she's like, welcome to Popeyes, what you want? I was like, damn, food here is going to be extra delicious. And it was.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's right. So have you tried? So you're from Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried actual Mexican food since you've been down here?
I have actually, but not much. It's mainly been Tex-Mex. The majority of that was not with him. He does not like Mexican food. It was with my grandma.
I like fajitas.
I know that's true because he can barely stand me as it is.
Yeah, this is not true Mexican, at all. But we've been making weekly Taco Bell trips because he can't live without a Baja Blast.
Blast is
and, I need my Doritos Los Tacos.
Oh my. Man, Jesse, your face changed so fast. I've never, like, you were smiling. The moment you heard Taco Bell, all I saw was like just.
Well, it's not
just absolute disappointment.
I said not real Mexican food.
Man,
hold on,
y'all offended him.
We're about to get
I mean, shit. I mean, if somebody told me I ate Taco Bell weekly,
I don't eat Taco Bell. I just go.
There's only one person I know that eats Taco Bell on a regular basis, and that's Deacon Rap.
Deacon.
Deacon.
love that, man.
I really only go there from happy.
This is when we talk about Mexican food. This is what we talk about.
Yeah.
Some horchata.
Wait, say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I cannot.
Say it again.
Okay. Your whiteness will try to say it again. Horchata.
Oh,
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
that was decent.
That
Yeah,
was,
that was
okay, I'm safe. Okay, how do we
Okay.
actually say it?
It's horchata.
Horchata. Horchata.
I had a meme ready too. I was ready to go. Like I was ready to click on it.
Jerry.
But
oh my.
no, you said it right. Or horchata. As long as you didn't say horchata.
No, I took the H off of that.
Horchata.
Horchata.
Yeah, because like it's so Mario. Fuck, dude! I didn't know you didn't like Mexican food. I'm kind of insulted.
I like fajitas and I like the chips, but
Chicken fajitas.
Like fajitas aren't really a thing in Mexico. Like they don't just.
Yeah,
They kind of are, but like.
Like if you take out if you make a quesadilla into a Mexican grilled cheese, yeah, I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do realize that a hot dog is just a bread taco, right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought of something like that was really funny, but I don't remember. So.
Oh no.
Wah.
I know, right? Oh yeah, is a trunk a door? If
No, it's a hood
is a
for the
top.
back. Actually, that's a good question. Is it a door? Huh. Now you got me thinking about it. But so you tried Tex-Mex, which is fair because Tex-Mex is just a fusion of Mexican food and Texas cuisine.
Yeah. But throughout my whole few months I've been in Texas, I have only been to one authentic Mexican restaurant, and that was with my grandma, who is she lives like northeast Texas, so not a whole lot up there either when it comes to Mexican food. But that place was great. I wasn't getting anything crazy. I just got myself beef tacos, and that was the only thing I really got. I may have gotten fajitas once. So, yeah, I have a lot to try.
There's a lot of dishes that it depends on your level. Like, do you like spicy food? Do you like non-spicy food?
I'm pretty darn good with spice. Yeah, I like spicy
I'm not.
food.
I know you ain't. As a matter of fact, I got a meme just for you because y'all mentioned Taco Bell. Wait, can I share this one? Because it's got Homo in the background. Can I? Hold on, let me double check it because I do have a meme for you, but it might have a politician on it, so I might not be able to share it on the channel. Damn it! I need to start getting better memes. That's the thing we try to avoid on this. Nope, there's no politician. Aha!
So real. He's so proud of himself walking out of that bathroom door. Look at that.
Most guys will go to the bathroom, get up, stare at what they made, and then walk off proud.
They'll probably look up Guinness records to compare to,
Do leave a little note. Do not flush. Need to research.
Sending a picture to the homies.
This is an episode of South Park now?
So, I mean, you came here at a good time. Texas is pretty cool. One thing that we do have a lot of is conventions and just cosplay events. I'm gonna say cosplay events because you have comic book, you have anime, you have gaming, you have tabletop gaming, you have trading card conventions. We have so much. We have adult conventions that involve BDSM, And we have conventions and like with psychic shit. ESPN.
Wow.
Is that what it's called? ESPN?
For sports and stuff, or
No, the psychic thing.
No, it's called ESP.
Okay, my bad.
oh,
That's a good joke, though.
I wasn't a joke. I was being serious. I'm like, oh, that was a great joke, Jesse. What? What joke? What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I thought you were referencing Mean Girls.
That's a thing?
Yeah, I thought I had ESPN or something. The line from Mean Girls.
No. Not today, bitch.
Zebras are the like distant horse cousins that are on crack.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you've gone to 3 conventions, right?
Yeah.
So compared to where you're from, like how is it? Like night and day?
So Pennsylvania is pretty cold all around. I mean, in the summer, if we're in mid-July, August, it can reach up to 90. It hardly surpasses that. So it's not like the 115-degree weather in, early June. Night and day are about the same. I would say Pennsylvania just is a little more bipolar with the weather. Like, it'll be really nice. It'll like clear sky for 2 hours and then it'll rain. I mean, the rain is constant. We probably have rain 3 or 4 times a week in Pennsylvania. At least we have recently. And it's been very, very depressing. But I mean, it'll go from, super clear blue skies to rain, and then it'll be cloudy and cold for the rest of the night. You wake up the next morning and everything's dried up, and it's like a brand new, beautiful day. Just a cycle that repeats. So I kind of like that Texas hasn't been so nasty and wet constantly, because in Pennsylvania, I cannot go out without a hoodie or an umbrella or something, because you never know when it's going to happen.
It's been getting drier here, though. Like, we now have... There was a wildfire, right, in the state?
Yeah, it's like one of the worst ones, I believe.
It's becoming an like this state. I mean, there are moments where I'm like, God, I love Texas. I miss Texas. I miss Whataburger, whatever. Because I was in Louisiana. I was going to live in Louisiana for a while.
Me too.
And there was, I miss Texas, but there's some aspects of Texas I can't fucking stand. I can't stand traffic here. Like,
oh my God, yeah.
People do not know how to drive here.
People do not. They do not. They have the lowest standards when it comes to learning how to drive.
They give anybody a license. I'm not even going to
literally one of the top 10 or top 5 worst places to drive in the U.S.
It's like, this is class. All right, I'm here to take my driving test. Oh, I see you wore pants. 10 points. You have a shirt on. Another 10 points. What the fuck does that have to do with driving?
Dallas, personally, is probably the worst driving experience I've ever been through. I hate driving in Dallas. Houston, okay. Dallas, people here
are assholes. People in Dallas can't drive. San Antonio, I don't know because it's too dry. I don't really go there. Brownsville, I avoid Brownsville because I like to stay in this country. He gets it. But no, because it's interesting because like DJ, where are you from originally?
Like originally, oh man, I'm from Alaska, man.
What the fuck?
You must be melting here.
I was from a military family. We were born in Fort Wainwright. I think that's close to Fairbanks, and then I moved to Houston when I was 3 years old. So I basically have been here. I wasn't born here, but I was essentially raised here.
Gotcha.
Jeez, man.
I've been to Alaska.
How the fuck did you get all the way down here?
My mom, man, I could tell you a lot. My mom was from Hawaii, and then she somehow got to Alaska, and then we finally came down to Texas, and I've been here ever since.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess this is another question because Peach, you're new to the scene. You're still. It's like whenever you go to the zoo and you go check out the zoo exhibits, and all the animals that have been there for years are just laying there. They just hate their lives.
Yeah.
And then they have that one new animal, like the new otter. It's all happy, swimming around, doing flips and shit. You're kind of like the new otter.
Yeah, that is me right now. I'm living like Larry right now, for sure.
So, have you run into any issues with the community here? Any problems, or it's just been right as rain? Like they would say.
So far, it's been pretty decent. I think the most I've experienced are, a few creeps at cons, like not verbally saying things, at least yet, because we've been stuck by each other. Like we are glued everywhere we go at cons. But like stares, you can tell when someone's looking.
Oh,
I've had some of that. We were wearing our swim cosplays, the boxers from Mario Odyssey, the swim boxers, and then I was wearing like a peach bikini, also from Mario Odyssey. It was inspired by that. Still working on that cosplay, but I wore that out, and it was a pretty tough day to get through just because I am new to all of this, and the amount of stares and unwanted attention was it
like that at all though at the cons in like you said Pennsylvania, right?
Yes. I hadn't really experienced that as much. I feel like it's because in Pennsylvania, at least like where I went, it was like a Ren fair. I was dressed pretty modestly at that, so I didn't experience really anything at that time. And also, I was a lot younger. That was like years and years ago. So
I love the fact that you said I dress modestly, and now you're with Mario, who I wholeheartedly believe if he could get away with a Speedo,
if I
would do it.
Maybe.
I mean, it's weird because at the beach, no one cares, and at a con, you can pretty much wear whatever as long as your bits are covered. But oh my goodness, the attention on that Sunday was insane.
People be pushing it sometimes at conventions. It's insane.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
It really is, which brings us to our topic. We're talking about weebs and cons because our experience with weebs, so I guess the smaller state, you have smaller cons. It's not really that noticeable, or it just doesn't happen as frequently. But one thing I can say here in Texas, and I will put the name. Do you know who this is? Mario.
Oh, yeah. What about him?
So this individual was caught and kicked out of a con.
What for? If we can say that.
No, I'm going to tell you in a minute. I got to tell you what con.
Okay.
So apparently this happened last year. It was the So it was during the weekend during a con, and so they were apparently kicked out. So the story is they were taking pictures, underskirt pictures.
No.
I've never liked that individual to begin with because he's always been really, really annoying in general.
So the thing is, like, just to kind of share, like, some context to Peach, I admit that I do have a lot of toxic tendencies.
Right.
I'm very confrontational. So this dude made a post about Black Lives Matter and was saying like something about like, oh, you want to defund the police because you want criminals of color to take over the country. And my argument was, look, dude, I don't really. It's not so much about the organization; it's more about the movement. So my long story short, I got on his ass like, why the fuck do you keep saying criminals of color? Why don't you just say criminals?
Yeah, that's a bit
like you really want to put an emphasis on criminals of color? Like, listen, bitch, you think I'm not scared of jail? As a matter of fact,
honestly, I'm tired of people trying to use that. Might as well just say black people.
yeah, for
Like at that point, you're already.
He didn't say black people. He said criminals of color because
But
when you
we
think
know
of
what he
criminals,
really means.
because when you think of criminals, you think, oh, like the Latino community, you think of the black community, you think of like any other community of color. So long story short is, so we were talking about it on the podcast one day. It's even one of our previous videos where it's called hashtag Black Lives Matter. And so we were talking about the movement, and if you watch it, I do say like, hey, look, don't go on his DMs, do not private message him, don't start texting him, harassing the shit out of him, because for one, I'm not condoning that. Like, if I find out you're bullying this dude, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Mm-hmm. So don't do that shit. Help him, enlighten him, educate him, make him aware, give him sources, give him the material to grow as an individual. That's what we want. We want you to grow. Now, whether we can change your opinion or not, that's up to you as an individual, because life is based off of perspective. Mm-hmm. And then he calls me out, calling me like this, like fascist bully, like I'm bullying him.
I think I was in that podcast when
you were in that podcast. And that's when I'm like, you know what? And then I lost my shit because somebody said something in the middle of the show. Hey, man, he called you out. I'm like, this motherfucker. Okay, from now on, we're going to call him Gravy. Listen here, bitch. So I went off, and I even apologized like the following day. Look, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. I'm going to apologize for the way I said it.
Mm-hmm. I remember that, yeah.
I was like, did I go a little too far? Absolutely. But but I had a message I was trying to get across. You weren't hearing it. So therefore, like, we can talk in person, because we can be Zen, but where Zen ends, ass kicking begins. Mm-hmm. And so, like, so this individual was caught taking upskirt photos. Now, is there do I know? I wasn't there because I was somewhere else at the time, but I heard about this. I was researching it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of proof, but I have heard different stories about this. And so, like, we have shit like that in this community, and it's kind of like disheartening. Like, bro, come on, man.
He's annoying, racist, and perverted. Like, bro, please just pick one struggle.
Yeah.
That is the weeb community for you, for a nutshell.
Oh yeah.
Hey, baby, you want to touch my wiener?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, we've been live streaming, a few times every week. Mm-hmm. I have been down here for a short amount of time, and my account is still very small. It has been growing quickly, but I have like 1,300 followers right now. People are already asking for a spicy link and going to my Instagram and private messaging me when they see me with him on stream.
They asked me for a spicy link. For me, too.
I've been asking you that. I've been asking for that, too, man. Where is it?
It's at Only Toads.
Only Toads. Bro, is that like that joke I made?
We
like
show only our feet.
No, it's like that joke. We made that same joke. I forgot what con it was. We're like, hey, man, what about OnlyFans? Well, we have an Only Hands. Only Hands. The account, it's like Tinder, but instead of like dates, you schedule fights.
Friendly fades.
Friendly fades. TaxThisFade.com.
Yeah, you gotta select your police officer that is gonna freaking referee.
In Texas, it's legal as long as it's two consenting individuals
and you
on a public street.
And you have a cop.
Yep.
That referees.
Cop can't stop it, but as soon as a third person gets involved, then it becomes a riot. Then the cop stops it. Mm-hmm. So the more you know. But so going back to that, so it sucks that you have to go through that, because we have lots of friends that, one thing, Saki Kitty, who was a guest on our show years ago, and this is when the show was pre-recorded, and her and Lightseen came on the show. They were talking about getting random dick pics, just message to them.
See, what you need to do with those is you need to save them and wait. wait until they get a wife or a girlfriend, and then you send it to her. Just edit the date a little bit and say, hey, look what he sent me. Or you say, hey, pay me this, or I'm going to send it to your wife.
Wow, blackmail? It's
That's what you do. You do what you gotta do.
I mean, it's morally gray, but hey, get your bag, man.
Either that or save a collection and be like, no, this one's bigger.
Save a collection is kind of crazy.
This man said save it in a folder
collection is insane.
references.
Yeah, you just have it ready to go.
You know what, Ross? I'm sorry, Mario.
Saving a collection of dick pics is probably the most insane thing I've heard today.
Mario, whatever you're on, I'll take 2.
Mushrooms. Woohoo!
When you thank yourself, but not the pizza.
It sucks because we're gonna dedicate an entire like special to that, and it's literally gonna be called Dick Pics, because it happens a lot, and not just to girls.
Yeah,
it happens to guys a lot more frequently now than before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, why are you sending me these things, and why are they different colors? I am speaking from experience. It was like, sir, you realize I'm a guy, right? He's like, yeah, I know. No, please get off my DMs.
Yes, please.
But it's like, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that, because like that's just something that. Here's the thing: we've talked about this in the past. Unfortunately, like we are a community of weebs. Like there's older weebs now. I'm considered part of the older bracket. A lot of us. This is something I had a conversation with my friend. I'm like, look, dude, you were a nerd in high school, so you didn't really get like a lot of social cues, like what to say, what not to say. Because in high school and middle school, you have those friends that are like, hey, this is how you talk to this kind of person. This is how you talk to that kind of person. This is what you say. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. This is what you don't say. And a lot of us didn't get that, because a lot of us were shunned in, growing up. Because my generation, it wasn't cool to be an anime fan. It wasn't cool to like Yu-Gi-Oh. It wasn't cool to like Power Rangers. Not like today. Like today, it's like if you don't like Marvel, then who the fuck are you? Or if you don't like anime. Like anime has become so mainstream, and like people.
We should have
getting those life lessons.
We should have at cons and anime just a little bit, just a little bit.
If you did something like that back then, if you did something that was offensive or you went too far, you got punched in the face.
As you should.
Oh. And I think people have become too... And somebody's going to call me a boomer when they watch this, which is fine. Like, it's fine. I admit that some of my views might be a little old-fashioned, but I am a firm believer that all actions have like some kind of consequence, whether it's a good consequence or a bad consequence. Yeah. Like, for one, you'd never see me fucking under some stairs taking pictures of upskirts, especially when there's a lot of underage people walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Like, for real, like, I'm like people are like, whoa, she's 18. I'm like, nah, bro. For me to even be your friend, to hang out with you on a regular basis, because I do have friends that are 18, 19, but for me to like actually hang out with you, and when I say hang out, like in the hotel room, you gotta be 21. You gotta be 21 because my ass is not going to jail for your stupidity.
Oh yeah.
And like there was a lot of photographers that were coming. I know me and Mario know one photographer. His initials are this. I don't know. It was I think they were out at. Hold on, let me see. I'm not good at spelling, so forgive me. That's spelled wrong. Whatever.
What?
I spelled the first name wrong.
Okay.
You know who that is? I know I spelled it. No. No. Okay. My bad. No, it's not you. Are you a photographer?
No, not at all.
Then the shoe don't fit, fool.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird that person has the exact same.
No, people say other shit about you.
I was like,
People
What's
say
up?
other shit about you. People don't call people don't talk when people do talk shit about you. It's not because you're a creep or anything like that.
It's because I'm annoying as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Damn.
that's interesting.
It's because Ross, Mario, I love you, bro. But yeah, the Mario voice does get old after a while. But no, like we're really good friends, and if I don't talk shit about you, that means I don't really like you.
Right, yeah. As that should be with friends.
Right. But like, there were some like photographers that were like, they were calling him like coming on too strong, getting a little inappropriate, being weird, stuff like that. And the individual that we talked about earlier, the person that was doing the upskirt photos, like they were becoming a photographer, and that just kind of adds to that stigma. And not only does it add to like a bad reputation to photographers, but it also adds a bad reputation to just weebs overall.
Yeah.
Because people look at weebs and like, weebs hate each other. They hate non-weebs. They hate other weebs. And it sucks. Because when this community started growing more and more, we became a part of this community to be included. This was like a safe haven for everyone. This was supposed to be somewhere where we could finally be ourselves, somewhere where we could come out of the closet and be like, yeah, I like Power Rangers. Yes, I like anime.
And that's why I said we needed to gatekeep it a little, but we didn't. I'm guilty of not gatekeeping it.
I think the issue is that with I feel like a lot of people don't know how to act, especially post COVID. It stunted a lot of people's growth.
Oh my god!
And it seems like a lot of the drama is coming from the newer audience of people, because before I didn't really hear too much. Yeah, there was the occasional creep, or as I was coming in, Snow the Soul Queen was still kind of fresh, if you know who I'm talking about. But other than that, I think since I came in, once every month, every 2 months, there's something new, and it's ridiculous.
See, okay, so there's 2 points that I'm going to disagree with both of y'all.
Mhm.
I disagree with the whole gate. I think gatekeeping is part of the problem, because there's a lot of gamers that gatekeep. This is something that's been going on for a long time. Oh my God, you only play Madden? You're not a real gamer. If you don't play Final Fantasy or, cock swinging battle royale, whatever the fuck weebs play nowadays.
Hey, the second one of cock swinging battle royale was the GOAT. All right.
Yeah, it's coming out pretty soon on the PS5.
I'm glad finally a new game for the PS5.
Yeah, PS5 actually has games.
Yes,
Just get ported to PC.
I've been playing the shit out of Helldivers, and Helldivers is a great game. So guys, if you haven't played Helldivers, please get Helldivers on the PS5. Add me as a friend and join me, because that game is so fucking unforgiving if you don't have friends.
Oh, I need to try it. Is it like Halo?
No. You ever seen Starship Troopers?
No. Wait. No.
God damn it. This is going to be a short interview. Okay, Starship Troopers is a movie where they fucking kill bugs, and there's like a lot of propaganda.
Oh, right. Never mind. Yes, I've seen it. It was originally supposed to be the Halo movie, and then they were like,
No, that's a different movie.
oh, okay.
That's Section 8. That's Section 8. Starship Troopers it's all propaganda. They're killing bugs.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Would you like to know more? You need to watch it, bro. Watch
Sounds
it.
like Ender's Game to me.
It's kind of like, okay, you ever played Earth Defense Force?
No.
Work with me, damn it.
No. I've played a ton of Nintendo games, and I've played a couple shooters from the other systems, and I've played a couple RPGs, and that's generally what I like.
Okay. So, like, to kind of go back to the toxic gamers, though, like they're like, oh, if you don't play like all these JRPGs that nobody's ever heard of, or it's like you're not a real gamer, like, because here's the thing, there's something that a lot of weebs will say that kind of just annoys the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, you guys say it, but they'll say this, well, I don't know why you play Madden when you can just go outside and play football. I'm like, and I have a valid argument for that. All right, okay, fair enough. But I don't know why the fuck you play Street Fighter when you can just go outside and fight somebody on the streets. Or Tekken, I don't know why you play Grand Theft Auto where you can just go out there and steal a car. Maybe I'm playing football because I can't play football. What if I have an injury? What if I have some kind of permanent ailment, a handicap? What if I'm in a wheelchair? What if I'm in crutches? What if it's not possible? You know, people are like, oh, you play that, you should just go outside and play it. Yeah, well, you fight people online. Why don't you go outside and fight them in real life? So that is my valid argument. Like, okay, anime fans are just as fucking bad, though. Like, if you don't watch XXXXX, and I cannot, like, name any recent anime except for, like, the mainstream stuff. Like Bleach, Boruto,
Super.
Attack on Titan. Super's not really recent anymore. That's just the manga now. Super ended like 6 years ago, bro.
Back in my day, we had 151 Pokemon.
What's a new one? Like
Spy Family.
Jujutsu Kaisen Spy X Family.
Solo
leveling.
Right, but then there's like these super obscure animes, like with these stupid names, like I was an accountant and died and got reincarnated as a toaster who's here to save the mushroom world.
Oh, you mean the refrigerator anime?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, that time I got reincarnated as a refrigerator in the fantasy world. Yeah.
Or like that weird one that people keep like shipping the mom and the stepson. It's called "Do You Like My Mom's Two-Prone Missile Attack?"
Yeah. Never seen that one, by the way. But
never have.
I know of it because I'm a weeb. Well, not
actually. I only know about it because of homeboy mentioned it to me. Because he was asking me like, "Hey, have you ever heard of this? Or you should check it out. If you would be a fan." I'm like,
why?
I don't think so.
But why does he like that? Because he doesn't have those urges.
No, I think I think somebody had asked and he knew the name. Because we were talking about like dumb shit anime, like, because like there are anime fans that get mad at you if you only watch mainstream anime. Like, oh my god, and you're a filthy casual.
Okay.
First off, I'm not filthy, bitch. I showered.
If it's mainstream for a reason, usually.
Tell me that's a lie.
These things strike fear into a JRPG fan's heart. Deodorant.
These things strike fear into a weeb's heart. Deodorant. A social life. English job. Anyway, a job application. And like, the weebs do that shit. Like, oh, if you only watch mainstream shit, and then they start drama, and they're the same ones bitching about drama in the community. Oh my god, like this person is an asshole because he doesn't like somebody legitimately got mad at me because I was talking shit about their favorite anime. Like, if it was Dragon Ball Z, you'd get mad too. I'm like, no, I make fun of Dragon Ball Z too. Dragon Ball Z, the one anime where your power levels determine on how constipated you are. 5 episodes later.
Oh my god, they must all have really bad hemorrhoids.
Oh,
That's actually a joke in the actual anime.
It is?
It is. In the original Funimation dub, Krillin's like, Voma's like, oh, what? He's a prince. He's got to act like nothing's good enough for him. Really? I always thought Vegeta just had a bad case of hemorrhoids.
you know what that makes me think of is just recently I saw that, now I don't know his name. I haven't really watched much of Attack of Titan at all, yet at least. But, you know, the mangaka for it apparently has stated, and I don't know word for word, but along the lines of every member most likely had shit stains in their undies. Like they didn't get a chance to properly wipe because they were constantly on the run. Do what you want with that information. I'm still sinking, you know.
That doesn't surprise me at all because there are cosplayers with shit stains in their clothes because they
Hey.
Let it cross.
Hold on, Ross. I gotta. Damn it, Mario! I got a meme for you. I've been wanting to share this one with you all day.
I'm waiting. I want more evolutions. I don't care if it's overdone or not. I just want them all.
Well, there you go. We know how to make Eevee into a ghost type.
Yeah. I want the little bug that's like based off of the fluffy moth to be an Eevee evolution.
So,
River dance.
you know, as of lately with the Weeb community, the Pokemon fans have also been just as toxic, and Mario is very much aware of this because Power World came out.
Mm-hmm.
Power World, and people were real. This was floating all over the internet.
Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone.
That was really good. That was actually kind of scary.
Thank you.
And like, I have to say this. Like, I have to say, as somebody that plays Power World, they're almost not even alike at all. The only thing they have in common is that you can imprison wild animals inside a sphere and make it fight for you.
Yeah, to me, it just seems more like a crafting game. Which
It's Fortnite with.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but people
with more. It's more similar to Digimon, because somebody was like, "What if Power World? What if?" I think Power World's more like Digimon, but with guns. And the comments were like, "So just regular Digimon." Because Digimon have guns. There's one that's shaped like a gun. Gargomon has guns for hands. So, I mean, Nintendo fans are like, the Nintendo community can also be toxic. Weebs are toxic. And then you have like people that are like, we know weebs that like get mad. The nice guy weeb is, I guess, is how I'm going to summarize it. Is that something that you had to deal with in Pennsylvania? The nice guy?
To be honest, when it came to nice guys in Pennsylvania, it was more sexism than it was anything about anime or really any media. And it's really funny to think about because even at least in my area, liking anime or Marvel or having any kind of interest like that is pretty frowned upon. People are pretty bland out there. And I'm not saying that's everyone, but generally people just, if you were to run into someone and comment on their, outfit or shirt or something, get along with them, chances of finding someone with similar interests is kind of hard in my area. I didn't really experience a whole lot. Yeah, it was sad, really sad.
So you're saying if Pennsylvania was a spice, it'd be flour?
Yeah, but diluted.
Diluted flour.
Yeah. Yeah, the only spices we really have in Pennsylvania are salt and pepper, so.
I think my brain just stopped working.
Goku AXE.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have any spices, any seasonings? See, please tell me y'all have regular seasonings over there.
Oh, in general, yes, but the majority of people do not know how to cook, and there is not, I should say, a lot of variety with even food. If you want to go to a restaurant, you're gonna find burgers and fries. A Mexican restaurant is probably 40 minutes away from my location, like a genuine.
Have any of y'all been to
Authentic.
Mel's? That, oh my god,
that sounds-
so good.
Wait, what?
What?
What is it called?
Mel's. All right, for like $5, you get 2 catfishes about the size of your head
Ooh.
each, and then a basket of fries.
Is it in Tomball?
I'd have to look that up. It's about,
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Tomball because everything there's expensive.
but oh my god, it's so good. It's so
The
good.
reason why I mentioned something is just to share this meme again, but if you notice, we season our drinks,
Mhm.
our corn, we season our beer, our candy, our food. Like Latinos are
Man,
guilty
you make me
of
want some
seasoning
tacos right now.
everything, bro. Go hit up the nearest taco truck.
There's
Every
a taco truck like walking distance from me. Shit.
There you go. What's the problem? I don't hear an issue. Like I went to Austin, so I went to a bar in Austin because I was seeing somebody at the time, and so I go to the bartender. I'm like, "What's up, bro? Let me get a Corona." All right, cool. All right, can you dress it up for me? And he looked me dead in my soul and said, "What?" Oh, okay. No, dress it up. What's that? When he said, "What's that?" Peach, do you know what that is, by the way, before I continue?
like dressing up food, like adding spice and other stuff. Is that
Salting it, lime, all that stuff. Yeah, you got it. You got it. This man looked me dead in my soul. He's the bartender. Looked at me and said, "What's that mean?" I almost walked out of that bitch.
that's sad?
It was so bad. I told other bartenders, and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with him?" Because I'm like, you can't. Down here, my Mexican family, as soon as they get food, they haven't even tasted it, not even smelt it, already salted the shit out of it. They're already pouring hot sauce on it. Like the one time we went to a quinceañera, they made food. We didn't put any salt they didn't have any salt. They didn't have like any hot sauce. We ate it and the chicken was bland.
Oh God.
Like somebody had to run to the store real quick and buy like hot sauce because that's how bad it was. It was just like even the people serving the food were like, sorry. But no, yeah, that's fuck, I forgot what we were talking about.
I'm pretty much just.
We were talking
Putting
about
it out there that
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's sad.
I made a joke about spice, and then we went to spices.
Okay. No, but Mario's pretty spicy.
Yeah, I'd say so myself.
Ooh.
Now we just got to get him to eat spicy food.
I have leveled up to being able to handle a jalapeno.
Oh, thank you,
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
Because we was talking mad shit, like, bruh, if you're gonna order spicy food, don't get nothing from Mario. Motherfucker can't even chew cinnamon gum.
Cinnamon gum?
It was a joke because he was there and he said, "What'd you say?" He's like, "Huh? Don't worry about it. Don't worry." It was a joke because I don't think you heard me, but it was that time we stayed at the con and we were all. Remember, we came back with like 50 pieces of Popeye's chicken and we had to get like spicy.
yeah.
Yeah, so we made that joke and I don't think you're listening.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Because I was like, don't get no spicy chicken for Mario, bro. Motherfucker can't even chew cinnamon gum. Everyone started laughing because our rooms, you stay in our rooms, it's like 90% Latinos and Black people in the hotel room. And so like everybody's like spicy. bring hot sauce. Tell them buffalo sauce. Tell them all the sauce. Tell them to hold the special sauce. I don't want that one. Like literally, this is an actual conversation we had in that room. And like, it's funny because like it's Mario has stayed with us, and like we take care of Mario has stayed with us. We're very like energetic. We're very lively. We're very there's like we do party, but like this weekend we're not so the plan is not to party in the room. It's to go out and party in other rooms because All-Con is a party con.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Shit, I might have to pull up then.
You better.
No, I got some plans 2 weeks from now.
That don't sound like All-Con to me.
I can't do Dallas.
Mario and Peach are going. You can go watch them be a lovely couple from a safe distance.
From a safe distance. I got
like that.
Outside the splash.
But no. But I got plans and
Let's go.
I'm taking the shoes off.
Okay, we're done with that. That was funny. That was at 1:36, 40-ish for recording purposes.
Hold on, folks. We're having some technical difficulties. We can't all stop laughing. Please enjoy this picture of Goku enjoying some beer.
Now it's beer.
Oh, God. Okay. So we talked about drama because I have memes for everything when it comes to this show, including drama. Because one thing that we have learned is that when things happen and you move on, people like to fucking bring up your exes and the dumb shit that they do. That is my reaction. That, and we will leave it at that because drama sucks. I don't care. I don't want to know. Good for them, bad for them. Who gives a fuck? What does that have to do with me? I'm more worried about myself. I'm more worried about other shit. Like, you know, what am I going to eat? Because one thing cosplayers are not good at, congoers, cosplayers, weebs, we're not good at keeping track of our money to make sure we eat food. All right, bro. I bought a $300 waifu pillow. All right, well, we're going to go out to eat. We're going to go to McDonald's. Well, I got like 50 cents left.
All right, well, I hope you just signed up for the app for free and get that free burger.
Hope you have a couple of points.
I mean, why don't you go to the gas station and beg for some money, bro? Go there, like, go talk to that one lady.
Have a barcode with your Cash App on it.
Start shaking that cup. Start shaking that cup. Well, as a matter of fact, why don't you go get a refund from that OnlyFans? Go get your money back.
Toads. Only toads.
Oh,
Oh no!
the place where you can buy my
Go get your sit bucks.
Toad, we don't talk about that on the internet.
Bro, am I the only one that thinks Toad sounds like he's on crack?
He is. That's why I kind of portray him like this all the time.
That's how they portray him in the game. So you're like, okay.
Whenever I'm off camera, I'll do the Toad voice on my live stream, and I have the worst personality.
All right, we're gonna make a TikTok video because since we're all gonna be staying in the same area, we're gonna make a TikTok video. You're gonna be in the bathroom taking a dump.
Okay.
As you're taking your dump, I want you to start making Toad sounds, and we're just gonna record it.
Okay. Oh! Why didn't you just let it crust? Why did you make me do this? I had talcum powder in about?
We're gonna get the cops called on us this weekend. I got a call. Hello, officer. How can we help you? Yeah, I got a call about some screaming crackheads. For all the screaming crackheads.
Again?
And
Most common Dallas experience.
I could see them. I could see the cop looking at Peach. Come here. He pulls you to the side. Man, is everything okay? Blink if they're holding you hostage.
We get that comment so many times on stream, and it's
we do.
really
It's bad.
You're fucking kidding me.
It's directed toward it's toward him. They're trying to accuse him of being like creepy.
Bowser.
Yeah.
It's really mean.
It's disheartening.
From what I've seen on TikTok, TikTok comments are ruthless, man. They
are.
And
man,
I can't fight back, and that's what makes me mad.
You gotta
see,
bro. I'm gonna go into your comments and fight back for you.
Thank you.
You guys stoop to their level to fight back.
I will stoop to their level whenever they say something like, "Oh, she's probably only with him because he's rich." I'm sorry. Why don't before? And I'm gonna go in there and comment. I wouldn't talk. There's a reason why your kid looks like the mailman.
That's a good one.
Oh my god, yeah. I recently got a strike because I was talking about SawCon, the horror convention, which is a joke, by the way. And someone's like, "What's SawCon?" And I went, "Suck on these nuts!" And they banned me for that. I love getting people with SawCon, the horror convention. So good.
Oh my fucking god!
I've gotten people in a row, literally a year after, and I got them again with it. It's on Facebook memories, and that gives me the power.
Oh, so I got put in Facebook jail a while ago because it was about something about Beyonce, and they made a comment like, "Oh, we want to keep those kind of people out of whatever." And I was like, "Look, Grandma, don't worry about it because as they start taking over, you'll be in a hole anyway. So what would it matter?" Facebook jail.
Yeah.
If I go into Facebook jail one more time, I get my free Sunday because I got 6 punches.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to avoid Facebook jail. They're really hidden. And then you're like, "All right, you ugly mother," and then banned.
Yep.
I got put in Facebook jail for calling myself a beaner. Bro.
You literally cannot call anybody ugly on Facebook. Why?
You can't even look at them differently, Facebook jail. As a matter of fact, we're gonna dedicate an entire shit talk to Facebook jail. So I'm sick and fucking tired of Facebook jail. I am so fucking tired of the fact that I have to watch whatever the fuck I say, and whatever I say is probably not even offensive at all. Hello, good morning, beautiful. Facebook jail came off as a creep. Hey man, you owe me $5. Facebook jail came off as a loan shark. Órale, Facebook jail. Donde están tus papeles?
Started charging people for the ads they send me, and that usually gets them the F off now.
It's fucking crazy though. I want to go back to that thing that we made the joke about. I can't fucking believe people are actually saying that to y'all. That's
yeah,
bullshit.
That and worse, they'll be making comments 55 and 15, extremely nasty, hurtful comments, and they're ruthless. They really are. I just don't understand how some people feel okay with themselves.
I mean, it goes back to the whole mentality, who the fuck in their right mind, as soon as they meet someone, they're instead of hello, nice to meet you, dick pic. Dick pic.
Yeah.
This is a meme. It's meant to be a joke, but this is too real.
And that's not that's not even if you were to send that, that's not even what would actually be good, No.
It's just very much unwanted attention.
Yeah.
And fun.
It's not.
It is not fun. I mean, the urge to talk back to these people is immense. I wish we could. We have done that, and we get restricted for 10 minutes, and we've been getting...
I got banned for a week because this person kept calling me fat, right? And that's fine, right? Like, I get it. I'm fat. You don't need to go for like 5 fucking minutes and just you're fat. And I'm like, I'm just like, will you shut the fuck up, you stupid motherfucker? I'm fucking banning your ass right now. And I got banned for a week at the height of the why do I do this to myself when that video was super popular.
Yeah, I mean it's frustrating, dude, and I kind of do see that with you. It pisses me off. Like oh, you're fat, and I'm like, I'm a fucking troll, like, because people have said that, and I'm like, well, I'm fat because I know how to eat. And then I made eye contact with the dude's girl. I think you were there for that one. Maybe. But it's people say such shitty things about everyone, and that's the thing that we tried to talk about once. Like, there's a lot of body shaming in this fucking community, and it's not just. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and to bring up body shaming, like we need to focus on other things too that people don't consider body shaming, like baldness. I'm not bald at all, but that's literally body shaming. You make fun of a guy that's short. That's literally body shaming. You're making fun of the wart pipes. That's body shaming too. So if you're gonna have it for just, the blue-haired land whales, you need to make it for the short, bald kings too. You can't have it both ways.
Mm-hmm. So when it comes, and just to kind of add to that, guys, body shaming is not just physical, like short, tall, too fat, too skinny, not built enough. Oh, last time I checked, oh, you don't have the right hair color. Oh, this character doesn't have tattoos.
This character is in black.
Yeah, this character is in black. This character is in brown. This character is not white. This character is. This character doesn't have an accent. Like, shit like that. Shit like, oh, I'm sorry if I have a fucking accent. That means I have a culture. Like, what's yours?
People have called me too tall for Mario.
I've been.
You're not even that. Hold on. You're not even that fucking tall. No offense.
None taken. Like, I'm a short king, but I'm just tall enough. I'm just tall enough to be human.
I could see somebody saying something if you had like a Luigi with you that was like, like somebody we know that's like 5'2".
Damn.
I'm making a joke at my friend Uzi who watches the show. What's up, Uzi?
But
a lot of people watch the replay.
Oh my God! Why do so many people ask me where's Luigi?
Oh.
He's in the cock chair where he's supposed to be.
With a cigarette. Don't forget the cigarette.
We took it out for Toad. I didn't know Luigi was using it.
He's number 2, and he always will be.
Mario. You know what the Tanuki tail's in his bag for?
All I know is like it's something about 4 p.m.
No, Mario. I've seen it all.
I can't stop thinking about Luigi sitting in a corner where it's dark and he has a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, that is straight up what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
Mario, who said you could stop? I do not remember somebody giving you permission to rest. God damn it. Give me a Luigi costume. No, but it's fucking crazy with this community because, like I said, people.
If you've got a long green shirt, I've got 90% of Luigi cosplay.
Man, you've been trying to get me to dress up as Yoshi for years.
I know. I know. I would love that.
The thing is, like, I'm working on my knee strength. Okay, I can carry about 450 right now.
Okay, then you can carry me.
Okay, you got to understand there's a difference between carrying
I know.
and then carrying for long periods of time.
I just mean for pictures.
Oh no, I assumed that. No, that's not what I assumed. I kept telling fucking Ross, fucking Mario wants me to dress up like Yoshi. I'm not about to carry his goofy looking ass throughout the con like I'm some kind of horse. Let's go, Jesse.
No.
Fuck. Like that's the joke. Like, Mario's gonna make you his bitch. Make sure you dress up as a brown Yoshi so he knows you're Mexican. Right? Because there was jokes about it too. That Mario's gonna be on top of you. All right, I'm hungry. Let's go to the food court. Man, can we take a break? No. Go.
No.
Let's go, Yoshi.
You can take a rest when we get to the castle. You're not allowed in there because you shit on the floor.
He's not house trained. Don't worry. I'm taking him back to the Home Depot after this.
We don't want him to eat any of the cats or the dogs there either. That's a legitimate concern.
What happened to your Yoshi? Well, ice came by. Well, that happens. God, no, because everybody's like, you got to be the brown Yoshi. Why the fuck do I have to be a brown? What am I going to put a sombrero on him?
A brown Yoshi? I know there's an orange and a black Yoshi.
There are all kinds of color Yoshis.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know if I've seen a brown. I'm sure there might be. I just cannot remember a brown Yoshi.
I can't off the top of my head either.
The fact half the time I don't even remember that there are other colored Yoshis except for the green one.
Okay, that's why he only existed in like one game, in one level.
World 2 Yoshi's Island.
And he was replaced by orange.
What the fuck? There really is a brown Yoshi?
Yeah, in Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, but it isn't on the remake.
Justice for brown Yoshi.
Justice for brown Yoshi. Hashtag Beaner Yoshi come back. You've heard of the hashtag we want Cody Rhodes? Hashtag we want Beaner Yoshi.
Man.
Instead of like, they go like,
I don't know if it can be typed in that now.
I could that's gonna watch that accidentally trends. It's all over the news. Well,
no.
So today, we're covering our top story, trending on X. We want Beaner Yoshi. Experts say it has something to do with the Yoshi character from the Super Mario Brothers game created by Nintendo. Apparently, a Yoshi that just likes to eat beans. Like, no, Beaner Yoshi's a brown Yoshi. He doesn't speak Yoshi. He speaks Spanglish Yoshi.
Spanglish.
He speaks Span Yoshi. Spinoshi. He speaks Spinoshi. Instead of Yoshi. So whenever Mario jumps on my back, instead of going Yoshi, I'm gonna be like, "Órale, vato." I see you've been skipping the diet. We got to make this happen. I don't know how. I don't know when. This is gonna be a fucking thing. We're gonna make a TikTok.
Just do the Yoshi. Have like the sign that says Justice for Brown Yoshi.
Justice for Brown Yoshi.
Only available in this specific game.
We're gonna turn this into a YouTube series. Justice for Brown Yoshi. Like a documentary. So Mario, tell us, what do you think happened to Brown Yoshi?
Nintendo. You don't mess with the Nintendo legal team. They will send assassins to your home and they will JFK you.
I report that the brown Yoshi was last seen being abducted by the cartel. Something about Yoshi ribs, Yoshi barbecue, and Yoshi tripas.
Now, there's only way to escape the cartel, and that's to look them dead in the eyes and tell them Goku would be disappointed in
Jesus.
And then you run.
You want to get me shot. So, yeah, that was a rumor being spread by a troll on the internet saying that the cartel had announced a ceasefire. As much as I would have loved that, that was not true. Because, one, the cartels wouldn't put it out there like that. Could it have been true? Maybe. But they never would have announced it. But it's crazy how, like, big Dragon Ball is in Mexico. All over Central and South America. You know, Peach, one thing you will learn that Mexicans love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, there is actually a taco place that has Gohan as their main symbol. Like it's like called Super Taco. Super Taco.
We used to have Goku Burger.
What's up?
We used to have a taco truck called Goku Burger. They serve Mexican burgers. They're no longer around, but yeah, I miss them.
I always tell myself if I see a bootleg Dragon Ball statue at a Mexican restaurant, I know that food's about to smack.
Oh, I have some bootleg Dragon Ball Z shit. By the way, DJ, this is for you. This was used in one of our other podcasts. So that's nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's an inside joke because I got to throw shade at him for being an AEW fan.
I don't even be fucking with AEW all that much anymore. Bro, it fell off for me. I'm sorry. Like, it hasn't been the same since Punk left.
There's a Dragon Ball Z soup place in Conroe, and oh my god, it's the worst. It's like $40 for 2 meals and a drink, and you can't even sit there. I mean, it's so amazing.
We were talking about booty hole bagels.
Now, what kind of booty hole bagel?
Actually, that's remember Anime Houston. Remember Anime Houston when they were at that one hotel in downtown and they had the Einstein Brothers bagels?
Yeah.
I kept getting the name wrong, and the guy had like a bagel next to his eye. It's like, what is this? Booty hole bagels? What the fuck? No, bro, it's Einstein bagels or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what don't you call it? So I just kept calling it booty hole bagels the entire weekend, and so now that's the running joke: booty hole bagels. That and hood rat shit. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, have you, like, dude, one thing that I was watching that's Mario related, because we're talking about Dragon Ball Z, we're talking about Mario. I miss Super Mario Brothers Z. They never got to finish it.
Oh yeah, that's because Nintendo shut them down.
Nintendo don't like, oh, what's that? You're having fun with our IPs? Shut it down.
Sega's like, let's hire you.
Yeah.
For real, Sega's like, we need attention, we need money. Sega is the equivalent of, look, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Hey, have some self-respect. It's $30 for inflation now.
Yeah, with inflation, it's $30. But unfortunately, but if you're like Sega, it's usually $30 now. But sometimes they're like, god damn it, they got a coupon. 10% off. I can't, like, that. I guess that makes sense because Nintendo's always been like, they've always been bitchy, I guess is the term I'm gonna use with their IPs, because ever since the Super Mario Brothers movie, the original,
draconian, a good word for that. So
you're using a lot of big words.
Draconian.
I'm a foreigner. Just be happy I speak English. Because this podcast could be like, bienvenidos al Geeks Forever Podcast. Aquí tenemos Mario y Peach, que van a hablar de convenciones, cosplay, todas las chingaderas.
Hola, yo soy Mario.
That's more than I expected out of him. I expected him to be like, hola, taco, burrito, enchilada.
Lo siento, mi español es muy mal. Yo hablo un poquito.
No. Mi español, repeat after me. Mi español no es muy bien.
Mi español no es bien.
Yeah, you're Spanish.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, hey, I'm sorry, my Spanish is bad. I can speak a little Spanish, but I can't understand it.
Güey, míralo, que se cree, mira, muy chingan. Bro, I can bring out the ghetto Spanish like real quick. Which, by the way, guys, for those of you who join us at Alcon, I am giving a speech in English for the panel, but I'm gonna give a short speech in Spanish. So I've never done it before in Spanish, but we do have to do it for, because like Dragon Ball is like such a big deal in Latin America that they had parades, the soccer games, everything you can think of, they had all of it.
Didn't they were like, yeah, no, we're breaking international copyright law. You can fine us, but we don't care. We're showing the Jiren fight.
All right, so okay. So the way it worked is this. So they were showing Dragon Ball Super in Mexico City.
Mhm.
And let me see if I can pull up a video as well to kind of share with y'all. So they were showing it like a theater, but it was out in the open in the center of town. And so they were doing that for a while, and it was attracting thousands and thousands of people. Like I think 10,000 was like the number at one point. And I typed in Dragon Ball, I forgot to put in Mexico, and it just brought up random Dragon Ball videos. Okay, so yes, here we go. This is one. Okay, no, it's just a white guy talking about Mexico. All right, here we go. We're going to share this real quick.
I can just imagine a white guy talking about Mexico. In order to get the best rental properties, have one of your Mexican friends call for you and ask to.
So keep in mind, there's like thousands of people here cheering like it's a soccer game. So that is one video. So that moment was such a big deal all over the internet that it had inspired the soundtrack in the Broly movie. If you go back and you watch Dragon Ball Super Broly, some of the songs are like Broly, and it's like, go Broly, go Gogeta. Like they're songs where they just keep saying go Gogeta, go. Like the guy that did compose the music said that the event in Mexico is what inspired that.
That's beautiful.
So when they started doing that, the Japanese government had the Japanese embassy get involved.
Oh.
They're like, okay, can't do this anymore. It's copyright. Because it was becoming so big. They were advertising in the strip clubs. If Goku wins his fight against Jiren, everybody gets a free lap dance. Keep in mind, the strip clubs are cartel owned for the most part. So the cartel was like involved. And then, so they're like, hey, you got to stop showing this. You can't do it. We don't want you to do this anymore. And so Mexico offered to buy a license. Okay, sells a license. And then the cartel got involved again. And they're like, we want that license. And so Japan, like Toei Animation was like, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to sell them the license. And so the Japanese government's like, okay, so we can't sell you the license because they're refusing. So the Mexican government, long story short, was like, okay, look, you can sell us the license and make some money, or we're going to pirate the shit out of it, and you get nothing. And this is the cartel, like, because you're not going to stop us. And so they sold them the fucking license. And it was insane because this was like, people were talking about it. It's a spectacle because this was amazing. Like, this was something that, you know, people don't like. You don't see shit like that here in this country. You don't see shit like that for any anime here. And like in Central and South America, like it's all over, like it's everywhere. Let me show you guys. So this is another video. Let me see.
The whole entertainment industry.
This is at a soccer
game. Even our parents, footballers, athletes, and all use Goku as their inspiration at a point in their career. Today, the football world mourns the death of this legend. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
Wow. Oh my.
Like these are national teams. This isn't like the soccer league here in this country, the bullshit soccer league in this country. These are national teams paying their respects. So yeah, I mean that's something. Shit, I don't know why I changed it. That's just how impactful. Like, and it's crazy because in Mexico, anime is so much bigger there than it is here.
Isn't Saint Seiya really big there?
The Caballeros, it's called Caballeros del Zodiaco. Knights of the Zodiac. So yes, it's actually really big. Super Campeones, which is Captain Tsubasa. You have Sailor Moon, Ranma y Medio. You have Naruto. Pretty much Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Gete, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. I think I said that one already. But like the reason why it's so big in Mexico, and there's an actual explanation, is that it was cheaper for them to license anime and dub over that than it was to license American cartoons and to dub over those. And that's why in Mexico you would hear about like, Dragon Ball? Oh, that they've been had that in Mexico for years. Like, and it's in fucking insane. Like, so we do have a memorial video. Okay, so real quick, this is another video. Last video, I promise, and then we'll move on. Because we are.
I've got a Dragon Ball signed by a ton of the Dragon Ball voice actors.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up. I got to make a good point about that, by the way. So this is a parade in Mexico, I believe. This is a parade in a small town.
After hearing the sad news about Akira Toriyama's death,
damn it, guy. So yeah, that's pretty much.
After hearing the sad news about Akira Toriyama's death, many famous manga writer also reacted on this.
So this is like pictures, stories all over the world. Let me stop right there. So, like, governments were actually issuing statements on Akira's death.
Yeah, he's a huge influence on media as a whole.
Yeah.
Right. Some people even say that without his influence, would anime be as big today as it is?
Probably not.
But we did read this yesterday, and this was kind of heartbreaking. But I'm not going to read it. So we do have a lot to cover on Saturday. I know you guys are y'all going to come by? Are y'all going to run around?
They're probably going to show up. I'm planning to show up to your panels for the most part, unless the only thing I want to do is a cosplay contest. That's the only thing I know I want to do at that convention.
Let's see what I got schedule-wise. Stephanie did agree to give a speech during the panel, but unfortunately she will not be there Saturday, so we're probably going to get something pre-recorded with her. So these are our panels. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up. But these are our panels for All-Con. So we have WWE versus AEW, which is going to be a shit show. I'm not going to lie.
I gotta be there.
Yeah, you need to go. So this one is called Emotional Health, but it's actually supposed to be called Mental Health Awareness. So this is just a support panel for everyone who has ever wanted to share what's on their mind or needs someone to speak to. So we're here to listen, share, and comfort. This is a safe space panel with zero judgment. So we have our single social gathering. This is more for like just meeting people. It's not actually meant to like for dating. It's like single or just want to make new friends. Join us for an awesome get together where you can meet other singles or just come to mingle even if you aren't single. That worked out. Oh, I did a good job.
You want to go to terrible fan fiction reading?
Sounds fun.
Yes. Join us as we read some of the worst fan fiction of all time. God help me. No corrections made to the grammar or spelling. It will be read in all of its full horrible glory.
I'm willing to read something as Mario for you and fully voice act it with inflection.
I want to bring my voice changer so I can. Oh, you can't hear it. Can't hear it, huh? No. Yeah. So tarot fan fiction. That one's going to be. I will be drinking during this one. I will not be sober.
I can't blame you.
So this is our big one on Saturday. At 10 a.m., it's over 9,000, celebrating 40 years of Dragon Ball, because as of December 3rd this year, December 3rd, 1984 is when the Dragon Ball manga made its debut. So this has completely changed. We have Making Your Own Panel 101. I don't know what time the cosplay competition is, but you're going to miss this panel, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And this one. Probably. Because cosplay competitions end around this time, right? Or like around 8?
Well, if we have to miss a cosplay panel, we'll discuss that later.
This one, you should be at. So it emphasizes this is not a death battle debate.
Yes.
So this one's going to pretty much turn into this is Pokemon versus Digimon, but I already know it's going to turn into Pokemon versus Power World.
You could put versus Power World 2 in there.
I wanted to change it. Like when I submitted all these panels, this was before Power World became popular.
Oh wow.
And then I didn't submit Power World anyway. So there's two reasons. One, it became popular after the fact, and there's some cons where I didn't submit it because I kind of foresaw that Power World was going to die down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's still beta. It's still in beta, so it's not going to be like. And then we have Saturday. I don't know why this one's at night. These are drunk hours. There's either going to be no one showing up or there's going to be a lot of drunk crying. And then there's Podcasting 101.
No karaoke?
Not for this con. Another group runs it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no karaoke. Unfortunately, we will do it for other conventions. I don't know why the Booty Hole Bagels is still up. Get a random comment in there and just remove it. But yeah, guys. I mean, Mario and Peach will be at the convention as well this weekend. That is March 14th through the 17th, which is Thursday through Sunday. Thursday is a free day, so you don't need a badge. The badge is only good for Friday through Sunday.
Woohoo!
You just go.
Okay.
You should.
Should I?
You should.
Man, but I'm going to be going back to Dallas in 2 weeks. That's the issue.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
If the money's right, I'll do it.
All right. That's fair. That's fair.
You know what? You gotta walk that corner sometimes, bruh.
You gotta
change.
Gotta go to that Only Toads.
Only Toads.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta just holla for $1. Sometimes you gotta fuck for $1. Sometimes you gotta do something strange for some change. Take that slime for a dime. Tickle their pickle for a nickel. Take that queso for some pesos.
$30 is $30, my guy.
unless you're running a layaway program.
Just slow payments.
And you know what? I'm gonna be this man's agent. We take all kinds of paper. We take cash, card, credit, debit, Cash App, Venmo, food stamps, Monopoly dollars, bits of string, Dr. Pepper.
Bartering.
We take trade-ins. Store credit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. So I'm gonna give y'all the power couple, and so this is where the opportunity where you guys just plug in your social media. Where can we follow you? Where can we watch your shit? You know, stuff like that.
Thank you so much. So my social media is BOXOFPROPS on most things except for Facebook, which is BOXOFPROPS Mario. And while I have a Twitter, I do not use it.
Same goes for me. If you want to follow Princess Peach anywhere, you can follow me at bytesizedprincess, BYTE sized princess, on all social media. That's it.
I will also add their social media to the description of the video after the fact. So if you could send that stuff to me, Mario, I'll go ahead and add it so they can follow you. All right, guys. So for those of you that are watching the replay, make sure you come to the con. TJ, go ahead and plug in your social media so we can wrap up.
All right. As usual, it's always DJ_Power_45. On most apps, honestly. I do have a panel coming up in 2 weeks. If you know which con I'm talking about. Hey,
what
come
con?
on. WeebCon. I have 2 panels happening at WeebCon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that con.
Yeah. I'm having Waifu Wars 3. Everybody's been bothering me to do a 3rd one. And then I have a Japanese baseball panel coming up also. So come on down, learn something.
That's right. Join us. Oh, Geeks Fiber will have some representation at WeebCon. That's right. The man with the plan, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. He runs the skinny. He is the Texas Gaming Hedgehog. Will be at WeebCon representing Geeks 5 Ever. We will do a review of the con as well. Now, for our social media, if you aren't following us on YouTube, make sure you ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button so you can be notified every time we go live. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the Twitter, the fanfiction.net, Pornhub, OnlyFans, Only Hands,
Only Dogs.
Yeah.
Footfinder.com.
Make sure you catch us at dickswingingbattleroyale.com. That's not true. I'm just messing with y'all. We're not on Facebook. I think Mario's natural, like this is his natural environment. Shit talking.
Whoa! Good. We need to talk about this.
I'm not kidding. We are filming that stupid toad shitting video.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
He can call out to Peach for help.
I got a camcorder.
Let's do it.
All right, so make sure you follow us.
Let's do it when I'm actually going to the bathroom for real.
Even better.
Okay, he's like, hey, Mexico, come in the bathroom. I gotta go.
Sit
with
not
me.
Like that. Right outside the weird.
There's not enough alcohol in the world that's going to prepare me for this weekend. All right, guys. So make sure we will see you Saturday, 10 a.m. for our special. We have 2 live streams. One of them for Akira Toriyama. The other one for Captain Daniel, who was Captain America of the community. Make sure you check them out. Thank you so much, guys, for just being supportive. Our traffic flow has increased with Twitch, has increased with Instagram, has increased with a lot. And there are actual people that are now we want to be on the show. We want to be on the show. So thank you so much, guys. We do have a few specials before we go. We do have a Dragon Ball special in December. We do have an all-girl podcast pretty soon. We do have a special, a Rooster Teeth special, the good, the bad, the ugly. Because I know Zeros to Heroes did a bit on it where they had a memorial for Rooster Teeth. But we're going to talk about the bad shit because nobody talks about the bad shit. We're going to talk about sexual assaults, sexual scandals, people being mistreated, people being abused, people being fired. Yes, they're real at Rooster Teeth. So we're going to talk about all that, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's the name of the special. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. We are Geeks 5 Ever. You can follow them on their social media. We'll be posting the link. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching us during your free time. I know.
Woohoo!
Oh,
See
yeah.
you next time. Thanks so much for playing that game.
We'll see you Saturday, everyone.
Deuces.